Hi everyone. What I wanted to do was share with you a story about a particular patient that I had a number of years ago. Forgive me if I get a little bit emotional while I'm actually telling you the story, but it really was one that affected me significantly and made me really aware of the power of the spine and the nervous system. It was a little boy. He was just 6 years old. He was autistic and he was completely non-responsive, didn't respond to his name, never spoken, had a very traumatic birth. And the mum brought him in after reading some sort of article in the newspaper. And obviously she was sort of like, do you think you can help? And the thing is with the work that we do, as chiropractors, all we can do is help take the pressure off the nerves, get the nervous system functioning how it's supposed to, and then we kind of have to wait and see what actually happens, whether the body can actually recover, and especially something like that that's been going on for so long. Now, one of the things that we do find, and while we're not allowed to claim that we can treat people with autism, but one thing that we do find is that people with autism typically tend to have subluxations at the top of the neck. So what I mean by subluxations is the spine isn't moving how it's supposed to, and then that can interfere with the nervous system. So I said to the mom, if I find subluxations, then there's more of a chance of being able to make a difference. But I can't guarantee anything, so it's up to you. What would you like to do? And she says, well, we've got nothing to lose. Okay, fine, fair enough. Now, thankfully, this autistic little boy he wasn't a screamer, basically. So some autistic people, they respond very strongly to touch and different types of stimulation. Some can be sound, but then they can actually end up getting very upset, screaming, or even becoming violent. But he was completely non-responsive. There was no reaction to anything. So that kind of helped me because it meant that I could assess him. It meant that I could touch him without any problems. Anyway, when I checked him, the top of his neck was absolutely horrendous. It was so bad, I can't tell you. So I said to the mum, I found what I'd kind of expect to. So, if you're happy, can I adjust him? So yes, I was given consent and I adjusted him and all went absolutely fine, no problems at all. So this is where I start to get emotional, and it doesn't matter how many times I say this story and tell people this story, it gets me every single time. On the second visit, the little boy came running into my room, and I have had a bay window at that point in time, and the bay window had a spine in it. And he went running over to the bay window and he said, "That's a back, isn't it?" And sorry, every time, doesn't matter how many times. As you can imagine, I was in tears, the mum was in tears. It was just so profound, It was amazing, absolutely, truly amazing. This is a little boy that had never spoken. And the reason why I want to tell you this story, and if you talk to any chiropractors, most of us have got stories like this. This is the thing, I'm not unique, I'm not this miracle worker. The reason why I want you to understand is the fact that there is a massive power in the nervous system. The nervous system controls absolutely everything that happens in your body. Every cell, every tissue, every organ is supplied by the nervous system. And if that's not functioning as it should, then you can't perform, you can't express yourself, you can't be you. And when people come to see us as chiropractors, they think that we're about fixing a bad back. And yes, while we use the spine as our tool to get to you, we're getting to your nervous system. That is what we're ultimately influencing. So I just want you to understand the power of the nervous system and how strongly it is actually controlling how you experience life from day to day. So that's me. I'm really sorry for getting a little bit emotional telling you this one, but it's a big deal. It really is a big deal. And the power of the nervous system and what we see on a daily basis in clinic is massive. And admittedly, as chiropractors, we sometimes get a bit complacent because we do see it day in, day out, and sometimes we don't shout it from the treetops enough. And I know that issues with Advertising Standards Agency and, you know, all of our guidelines mean that sometimes it's very difficult. But I hope you understand this is just, I'm sharing an experience and something that I've seen, and it certainly changed the way that even I saw chiropractic, let alone, you know, you guys as you know, out there in the real world. So yeah, I hope this helps, and I hope you look for a chiropractor, I suppose, so that you can all get the help, the benefit, the need, whatever you need in order to be truly amazing. Anyway, thank you, and that's me sharing. Bye.